Greetings everyone, this is Dweller from the North, and I'm bringing you match number 2 from TNQ IV that I was attending recently. This time I'm up against High Elves, something I've met a lot of times before. I've actually never played High Elves, but it feels like it, because I know their stuff quite thorough. Don't think I'll be surprised from anything in a high elf list. And as always, I'm crappy at taking cards, but here's the deployment. He has from right to left a unit of like, what can be 30 spearmen with full command, 20-ish Phoenix guards, full command. Behind them you see the black non-painted unit is a unit of Sisters of Avalon, 2 bolt throwers, a unit of 10 maybe, or 8, 8 or 10 silver helms, together with 2 characters, 1 lord and a BSB. Pretty standard silver helm composition in my opinion. Another unit of spearmen with 1 level 4 shadow magic and 1 level 1 shadow. Behind here you'll see a lion chariot and some 12 something archers. And next to him you see a lion chariot. And this is Wood Elf turn 1. So, as I said, I missed a lot of pictures. So yeah, basically I vanguard up my Wild Riders not too far, and then I got to go first, and I moved them up in this wonderful position. Now the problem is that the chariot actually sees them, so I need to shoot it down, which I hope my Sister of Twilight can manage. And here you see a bit where my deployment was pretty standard, if I may say so. Cleared guards in the middle, Eternal guards to the right of them, sisters behind everything, and just everything was bunched up in there. And in my turn I just moved out a bit. In this game we have a scenario. You need to hold the center, the special terrain feature, which in this case is the big Idol of Gork, which is just next to my wood. So I just move up and park my Eternal guards there. I'm not too frightened about anything he has in his army. Actually breaking the Eternal guards, and I think I can take this. And then this side I move as this. War dances into the forest. It was a normal forest, nothing special. Captain moves up, Orion moves up just to get a clear line of sight so you could be able to shoot. Wave Watchers are standing still. Here the Caesar again. And here you have another picture also. Oh no, I've even started to shoot a bit. Yeah, I shot out some silver helms. A few, like most of the unit. Wave Watchers are just insane. And yeah, as you can see, I gave them hand of glory. So they were hitting on 2s, winning on 4s. 10 shots, I think I killed about 6 or 7. Rolled very good to wound. Awesome. And between Orion, Hail of Doom Arrow, and Truthlight, I totally wiped the Sisters of Avalon unit. Feels good. Everything passed the panic test though, so nothing strange there, but I hate those sisters. Really, really hate them. So yeah, over to High Elves turn 1, I failed to shoot down the chariot. Fucking hey, just crap. So he gets the charge into my Wild Riders, and at this point I am not very happy, and that Chariot will probably break them, which would suck donkey dick. Otherwise, he just moves up. The other chariot moves up to be able to support if I don't break. Everything else just shuffles up a bit, and in some angle, it looks like he's going for the objective, but I don't think he can go all in on the Eternal Guards and ignore the rest of my army. But we will see. In his magic phase, he got off Miasma and lowered my weapon skill by 1 on the Wild Riders. Not too... I'm not too concerned about that. Shooting phase with all the bolt throwers and everything. I think one bolt thrower went for Orion and did 1 wound on him. You see the unpainted figure, it's an handmaiden. She was with the sisters. She moved into the Phoenix Guards and she has the Reaver Bow. So with the Reaver Bow and all the archers and 1 bolt thrower, he kills off like 5 Glade Guards. Sucks, but it could have been a lot more, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. And now the miracle starts happening. The Chad comes in. I think he gets like 3 or 4 impact hits. Should be 4. He misses to wound 1, I believe. I ward save 2. So 1 dies from impact hits. In the combat, I managed to do 3 wounds, I believe, or is it 4? I don't know how many wounds it had 1 wound left. Then I got to strike back, and I saved like a bow, so only 1 other. Oh wait, no, I actually kill it right off. No, this is how it happens. And the riders get it down to 1 wound remaining. He kills off 1 more Wild Rider after me saving like hell, and then my steeds actually kills off the last wound, and I can reform and charge in my turn, which is just awesome. I really thought the Wild Riders were goners. Oh, this is why I love this game. So my turn 2, of course, I charge another chariot. Now when I have the charge, I don't think he stands a chance. The sisters moves up, as well as Orion and the War Dancers. Here's a better picture of everything. And on this side, yeah, nothing really happens. I moved up the sisters, as I said. The rest just remains. I think the Glade Guard moved forward a little bit, just to get in range for the bolt thrower. Another picture of that. Magic phase. I get off Fear Convocation on the Spearman, just decimating them. One gets in a wound on his level 1. In shooting phase, I kill off every Silver Helm. There's only the characters left now. And the Glade Guard shot out 1 bolt thrower. So pretty decent. Turn 2 shooting and magic. Just Fear Communication, just awesome. Another picture of that. And maybe if you see this picture, maybe you will see a mistake I made, which I did not see myself, which I will come to later. And the Wilders, of course, annihilates the chariot. I also shot off some archers. I think it was with like maybe Orion and the Sisters of Twilight. Yeah. Good thing they passed their panic though. So this is the mistake I talked about. I did not see this coming. His characters can see and can fit, and he has a long charge, but it's like a 10 with a Swift Stride. It's not impossible, and of course he makes it. So his 2 characters actually gets into my sister bunker, which I am not happy about at all. Otherwise, you can see his Phoenix Guard turn, uh, move toward the threat of the Wild Riders. Here's a better picture of that. He also reforms his archers to be able to shoot at him. He moves up his bunker a little bit. Don't know why, but he did. And the spearman on the right just remains still. Can't really contest the eternal guards in the forest. And here's a picture of that. I think maybe this is even the combat. So I had two markers. His BSB is the only one who can hit my level 4, which it does. He does 3 wounds. My Opal Amulet doesn't do crap, and 2 markers is removed, and then he takes a wound. And the Lord managed to kill 1 sister because of the ward save, which is awesome. So yeah, so I'm steadfast on leadership 10 and I hold. And Orion is turned that way because the tree from the base actually hit all his characters, so we just had to pivot him so they could fit. So over to my turn 3. I didn't have anything that could countercharge his characters, which sucks. So yeah, and but I have some other charges. Now this is something pretty funny. I charged firstly with the Wild Riders and the Bolt Thrower. I then charged my War Dancers into his bunkers, thinking I could kill off the wizards. He chooses to flee, rolls high enough to go through the Bolt Thrower and just land behind it, which puts him in the peculiar position that if my Wild Riders kill off the Bolt Thrower, which they most certainly will, I will overrun on a roll of like 3. I will hit his unit, and since he's fleeing, it will get annihilated. So really bad luck for my opponent there. And here everything remains. I moved up the Glade guard a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, just to give the Way Watchers unhindered line of sight. And here's another picture of everything again. I don't think anything special happened. No. As you can see, I moved up so both the Captain, the Sisters of Twilight, and Orion can countercharge into the characters. And now comes the shit. I managed to get on like a token in the magic phase, but he still managed to kill off my level 4. He does not kill too many sisters, maybe 1 more again. I fail my leadership 10 and runs away, and he catches me. Fucking A. Leadership 10, and I fail it. Of course I do. So, not really happy about that, but it still looks pretty good. I can easily shoot out these characters, or I should be able to shoot out those characters. And in the same combat phase, I of course kill the Bolt Thrower, I overrun and kill his bunker. So we're both without wizards, which suits me fine actually in this match. So in his turn, you can also see the Phoenix Guards are really much depleted. That's because I shot everything I had at him, and he was really unlucky with his ward saves. So I just kill off a bunch of Phoenix Guards. But he does what he can, and he charges my Wild Riders in his turn. And his Spearman just stands put. His archers, I think they move up a little bit, maybe. Probably. And he shoots down a bit more Glade Guards. down to 12, but I'm not too concerned about that. This is how it looks over here. And yeah, the Wild Riders kills off the Phoenix Guards. No, I did not overrun, I just reformed. I don't know. It seems like I'm really close, but yeah, well, I'm supposed to be there. So, Wood of Storm 4. I'm not gonna charge those characters. ASF against ASF. Not even Orion is safe. He has taken one more wound from something, I don't even know what. Maybe the Reaver Bow. So I just encircle him with all the shooting I have. Orion, Sigil Twilight, Wave Watchers, and of course also the True Flight lead guards. I also charge my 4 remaining Wild Riders into the flank of the Spearmen, thinking that I should be able to kill off the Handmaiden at some points. I do not think he will kill me this turn, not when he has so few attacks back, and I will probably do a lot of wounds to him. So I move up both the War Dancers and the Eternal Guard to hopefully be able to countercharge before the Wild Riders die. I move up the Stag to take care of the Archer threat. I don't think they can kill him if I get into close combat. And there's a much better picture. Yeah, March in Sweden was like rain, and then it was sun, and then was rain, and then was sun, then was cloudy, then sun. So it's a lot of light variations during the matches. Yeah, the close combat here, you can see that I kill off a bunch. I did not manage to kill the Handmaiden, I just got one wound through. In return, he did not kill a single Wild Rider, and that's awesome. That's just awesome. And of course, I shut down the characters. I mean, I think Orion threw his spear, killed the beast outright. He didn't have an ward save. Went into the Lord. I wounded, but he managed his ward save, and then I had everything else on just the Lord, and he could not do anything. I think only the Wave Watchers killed him. I mean, like, yeah, 10 arrows, hitting on 3s, or even 2s, wounding on 4s, no armor save, he just has his 4 aboard, he is bound to fail 3 of them, and he did. And here comes the funny part. This is not Wood of turn 4, this is actually High Elves turn 4. I believe. So we did a combat. He managed to kill off 2 Wild Riders. I killed the Handmaiden and a bunch of Spearmen. I won combat, but he was steadfast. He failed it. I ran him down. So bad luck for him. And here he just moves back his archers, but he concedes. He has no chance, which I can agree with. The archers are the only thing he has left, and I have everything. I can just even shoot them out if I want to. We even played it out quickly. I charged in with the Stag, killed off a few. He remained. He managed his break test, and then in the next turn I killed him. So, yeah, solid victory for Wood Elves, I must say. This High Elf list was one of my dream matchups. I felt I had the upper hand in every phase. I had better magic since Shadow is not that effective on other elves. I outshot him in the shooting phase pretty heavily. I could maneuver pretty much, outmaneuver him since I had a lot of scouts and fast cav. And I did throw a lot more punch in close combat. I mean, the Wild Riders this game, oh my god. Kill off 2 chariots, 1 bolt thrower, overran, kill the wizard bunker, killed off the Phoenix guards, and kill off the other spearman unit is, yeah, The first game War Dancers were the MVPs. This time it's certainly the Wild Riders. Just awesome. I'm just kicking myself for missing the charge on my Sister of the Thorn, but I cannot complain. Astray victory, 20-0. I think with the objectives, I got like 3,900 victory points, and he got under 500 for the Sisters and the Spellweaver. So, yeah, really solid victory. Now, at this stage, I'm really frightened of what opponent I will face next. I did not know which place I was at this time, so but yeah, I was preparing myself to get what the fuck pwned by some pro. But yeah, that's all for this match. Stay tuned for the next one. Spoiler, it will be against a pro. So you'll see how I manage that. Thank you for watching.